Ah, welcome, everybody. This is Batman. As you can see behind me, there are, in fact, bats. I am afraid of I'm, in fact, terrified of bats. Welcome. I'm gonna let everybody trickle in or fly in through the window like a bat out of a belfry. Yes, that's right. You're watching Aristotle Full Throttle at the new time, live at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. But what is time? What has time been this entire time? We don't even know. I wish Robin was here to help me through this, but I've got this trusty flask filled with sweet, sweet bat juice to help me through. Well, everybody, if you're just tuning in, what we do here is we talk about movies. We talk about the current events, the news of the day, and social issues. Sometimes we tend to talk about social issues sometimes. And there's always a fundraiser over there on Instagram. You guys watching on Instagram, you can support the ACLU by donating. You can support this channel by liking the video and sharing it. Share this video, like the video, share the video with your friends. Do all of those things. Freeze, what are you doing here?
Hey, how you doing, Batman? Nice to see you.
Freeze, what is it that you want? You always seem to want something.
No, that's not necessarily true, you know. Sometimes I just want to hang out.
Well, how did you find me here in front of this haunted house? As you know, it is Halloween scary season.
Yes, I knew that. Yeah, it's very scary.
Yeah, we're going to talk about Tim Burton movies today. Are you a fan?
Oh yeah, you know, I like Tim Burton movies.
What about their lack of diversity?
I have noticed that too, yeah. There's very much a lack of that diversity in Tim Burton movies, but you know, we'll not talk about that. We'll just talk about how much we like the spookiness. And you mind if I give you if I get the taste of your sweet bat flask?
Batman. Oh no, Baby Bane, what are you doing here? If it isn't Baneby.
Oh yes, hi Batman. I was just...
You know, if there's nothing more creepy than a little Baneby inside of a Baneby Bjorn.
Well, you know, it's very comfortable here. I'm quite relaxed, and this, you know, Freeze is a little bit cold. I mean, I gotta admit, he's not gonna lie. Freeze is cold. He's a cold dude.
Turns out he is.
Hey, come on, you know, I thought that was cool. I thought you said that was cool earlier.
No, I said you were cold. Alright, well, we're gonna wait till people start commenting. And then, start commenting. Drop some comments in the comment field, and then we'll start chatting away.
I think that's a great idea. And without further ado, with further ado, let's shift gears here. Speaking of bats come from caves. Morgan Freeman. What are you?
Yes, sometimes I am haunted by the disembodied head of Morgan Freeman. I'm fear the worst. I'm here in my cave of forgotten dreams. Hello, Ange. Hello, everyone out there. If there is anyone beyond this cave, I do not know of them. I just think that the outside world is just an interpretation of what I'm witnessing on the walls here. But today we also have a contest, a giveaway, if you will. We always have a giveaway for a PS5. Subscribe, share, comment. You will be eligible to get a PS5 if you do all of those things. So please do them. But what is even a game system? These people from 40,000 years ago who made these cave paintings had no idea of what a game system was. They had no concept. But you know, neither does Aristotle Full Throttle. This is no concept of a show.
What? What did you just say, Werner Herzog? Are you trying to disparage me? Are you trying to say that this is not a fully functional look, I have got the set from Space Ghost. You know how much that cost me? I do. Look, I'm drinking coffee and it's 5 p.m. Welcome, live at 5. Hey, Condiland. Hey, everybody. Drop your comments. Keep dropping them because then you'll start to populate the box right over there. Right there, there's a box. So, what are your favorite Tim Burton movies? I'd like to know. Let me know in the Instagram as well. Guys, on Instagram, if you're watching, you can support the ACLU. Do that. We've raised hundreds of dollars over here for the ACLU. You'd be surprised at how many dollars. Hundreds. Hundreds of them. I've seen them. Also, you can support this channel by pledging to the Patreon $1 a month. You can afford that. $1 a month. It's literally like one of those In the Arms of the Angels. Like you can support this puppy for $1 a month. For as little as $100 a day, you can support Aristotle Full Throttle. That's what I hope you do. Guys, we're having a tattoo contest. We're guessing how many tattoos I have. Is there one here? Is there a tattoo over here? Did I get a tattoo of a Smurf on my butt? Maybe. We're going to talk about it. We're going to get to that. That's a contest right now. We're going to give away a sticker to the people who have got the right guess. So I was on the Discord. If you guys subscribe to the Patreon, if you pledge to the Patreon $1 a month at least, you get exclusive access to the Discord where you can chat and hang out and talk about The Bachelorette. You can talk about movies and TV shows and The Bachelorette and Married at First Sight. Because maybe I watched some of those. Maybe I will start watching The Bachelorette. Look up here. Look, I've got a TV over there. Now I've got a computer monitor over there. See that? Look at this. The wonders of modern technology. Isn't that crazy? Guys, I'm excited. I'm an excitable person. I'm an excitable human being. There's lots of fun going on all of these Instagrams. Hey, waving to everybody out there. So much fun to be had. Tim Burton movies, guys. Big Fish. Look, you can see Big Fish right here. Look, there's buttons. You can press them. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, did not like it. Sorry. What's your favorite Tim Burton movie? Please start watching The Bachelorette. I'm getting requests to watch The Bachelorette. This is a form of torture. You know, I can't, it's hard for me. Sometimes these shows I have to watch with people. So we might have to have Discord watches of The Bachelorette because I cannot watch these shows by myself. I turn them on, even at First Sight. I need a watching partner for Married at First Sight because I will turn that on and then I will be like, this is intolerable. I would like to spoon my eyeballs out with an ice cream scooper. That's what I say. It's not pleasant. It's not a pleasant thing. I went to a haunt last night, guys. I went to a haunt. I had tickets to a haunt, and we went there, and you stay in your car, and then people attack you with chainsaws, but outside your car. So you're just kind of like, uh-oh, look out. Here comes a crazy clown dressed up like a clown. They're going to try to scare us. Batman's 1 and 2, Angie's, because, you know, Angie, she's a big fan of the Warner Brothers movies. And if you see the cops coming, Warner Brothers. Hey, Gender Fierce, it's awful true. It's funny with the peeps. It's so much more fun to watch these shows with people, because, like, I will not be able to help but make fun of this. I will not be able to watch these movies. I will be constantly making fun of, shows, TV shows. I would just be like, I can't do it. Uh-oh. Who is this? Moo! Hello, everyone. Hello. It is me, Queen Bey, and I dub this show the greatest show on the internet. Edward Scissorhands is quite good. Yes, that's a good pick. Jen and the Fierce. Everybody. Oh, will we get Aristotle to watch The Bachelorette? Ooh, maybe not. Maybe Aristotle will watch and he'll say, that's Becky with the good hair. Woo! Get out of here, Queen Bey. She's the queen of the universe, guys. Probably The Corpse Bride. I haven't seen The Corpse Bride yet. But I did see A Nightmare Before Christmas, but because I don't know, guys, we talked about Nightmare Before Christmas. I wasn't quite sure if it's a Halloween movie or if it's a Christmas movie. I can't tell. It's impossible to discern. Because I feel like if I watch it before Halloween, it's too early for Christmas. And if I watch it before Christmas, it's too late for Halloween. And I get lost in the shuffle. I don't know when to watch A Nightmare Before Christmas. When do I watch that? because I'm like, I want to get into Halloween. It's too early for Christmas. When is it too early for Christmas? August? Tell that to Walmart. It spans all the seasons. I guess you're right. This cup is great. It keeps everything hot. This cup has kept my coffee hot since Friday. Happy Monday. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. My weekend was fantastic. And then I choked and died on Monday. That was the future. I was telling the future. Look at my desk. Look at my beautiful desk. What do you think of this set? I'm actually going to try to get my own set eventually. If anybody wants to go ahead and do that. Why don't you go ahead and drop that in the comments. A Nightmare Before Christmas was dragged out too long. Could have been told in 30 minutes. Yeah. Remember Sarandon is in that? Keith Sarandon, Steven Sarandon. What's his name? That's where Susan Sarandon gets her last name, by the way. From, like, Steven Sarandon. Johnny Sarandon. Sarandon, the king from ROUS, from The Princess Bride. That guy was married to Susan Sarandon in, like, 1972. And then she said, my name is Susan Sarandon. And that sounds way cooler than Susan McBarfface. I think that was her original last name. I'm not entirely sure, but...
Classic, man. That's like classic rock. I'm the classic rock fighter. Guys, if you are just joining Aristotle Full Throttle at the brand new time at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, you might not know who I am. I'm the classic rock fighter. Yes. Christopher Sarandon. Remember,
what's this? How do I... Hold on a second, guys. Sorry. I gotta rearrange your comments here because they seem to be out of whack. There we go.
Christopher Sarandon. Yeah, that's his name. I remember now. You know, I'm 500 million years old, and I like limestone, and my hands look like big, strong hands, don't they? But guess what? My hand is so big that I can do this with it. Rock and roll, man. Yeah, this looks like a big, strong rock symbol, don't it? It's because I like classic rock. The 1970s are really hazy for me. I'm 500 million years old, so 1972 was just a blur, but for many reasons. I mean, I was like, it was the 70s, man. I was eating a lot of sandstone up my nose. I turned out I was hooked on sandstone in the 70s, man. It was the 70s. It was cool. Hey, everybody. It's me, Carl Weathers, and the Carl Weathers Report featuring Cardi B. It's the Carl Weathers Predator Weathers Report featuring Cardi B and the Predator and the Predator Weathers Forecast. I was in the Rocky movies. I'm in the Mandalorian. You guys excited to watch the Mandalorian? You know, I've got one thing to say about Tim Burton movies. Ain't no black people anywhere. Not a single black person in any Tim. You guys remember any black people in a Tim Burton movie? Why are we talking? You know, I remember there's a lot of dead people. Lots of dead people in Tim Burton movies. Remember, Hey, Cardi B, I got a bone to pick with you.
Yeah, what is it? Yeah. What do you want? What do you want over there? This Cardi B.
Cardi B.
I don't like this predator looking at me. I don't like the way he's looking at me.
Well, Cardi B, maybe you should wear a mask.
Why should I wear a mask? This predator ain't wearing a mask.
Well, he usually wears a mask. The predator usually always wears a mask. Except unless you take it off. You don't want to look at his face, because he is one ugly mother... Hey! What? I was just gonna... Shut your mouth! I was just talking about Predator.
No, you weren't. You were about to say he's one ugly mother...
Oh, guys, you got to censor them. They don't catch them on the... You don't want to be in the dark alley. My favorite Tim Burton movie is probably Edward Scissorhands. I like that movie a lot. It feels like an outcast. I like that he was dressed up like Michael Jackson. Maybe not. Maybe Batman, the first Batman. Angie, I'm with you on that one. I feel like that first Batman was kind of like an impeccable film. So good. Almost perfect. I came up with a new term. Now let me now go with me on this. I came up with a new term for a type of movie. A type of movie that you watch where so many things happen and then like later on you're remembering that movie and you're like, "Oh yeah, that also happened in that movie." There's movies like that. And the main movie like that is The Big Lebowski. If you've seen The Big Lebowski, when you try to remember The Big Lebowski, so many things happened in that movie. You're like, oh yeah, and then they peed on a rug, and then there was Tara Reid, and then Philip Seymour Hoffman, and then yes, that's your answer for everything, isn't it? And then they're bowling, and then there's dream sequences, and then there's all sorts of Kenny Rogers music, and then there's Sam Elliott that's narrating, and then somebody dies. So many things happen in that movie. So many things happen in Batman. You want to get nuts? Let's get nuts. Remember that scene when Michael Keaton smashes the vase with the hot poker? Remember when Michael Keaton? Remember when he's like, Gun, Tim. What was his name? What was his sidekick's name? Jim Gunn, and he's like, Gun, and then the Joker shoots him. There's so many, and also Prince. The soundtrack for Batman was done by none other than Prince. That movie's incredible. So I call these types of movies Lebowskis because there's so many things that happen that you try to remember. Yeah, oh yeah, and Billy D. Williams happened to be in that movie too. You're like, oh yeah, Harvey Dent was played by Billy D. Williams. Just another thing in that movie. Yeah, Billy D. Williams was the only black person in those movies, and then for some reason, when Joel Schumacher took over, he replaced Billy D. Williams' Harvey Dent with the screaming, the constantly yelling Tommy Lee Jones. That was the only thing Tommy Lee Jones did in that movie. He was like, "Give me my money!" He's like, "Oh, I'm playing a supervillain from a comic book? Let me just go like this. Bah! Give me my money. Bah! He had zero character, zero approach. It was really sad to see. Well, I guess Tommy Lee Jones was just trying to make that money. You know what I mean? He's like, okay, so you're going to turn half my face purple, and all I got to do is be a supervillain, and I just got to scream? Nah, I'll do that. He hated Jim Carrey on the set of that movie. Jim Carrey was reviled by Tommy Lee Jones on the set of Batman and Forever. Batman and Forever. That was. Do you guys remember that? Yes. But Batman. You're Adam West. It was Val Kilmer that was in that one. Ah, yes, Val Kilmer. Oh, I remember when I was a young Val Kilmer. You were never Val Kilmer, Batman. Ah, yes, I was Batman. I'm always Batman. If you're Batman, you were played by Val Kilmer at some point. You see, I am just like Ray. I see what you did there, Batman. I am all the Batman. I'm all the Batman. I don't buy it. You don't have to buy it. I was a young Val Kilmer just like the rest of us. Well, okay. Yes, and I remember on the set of that movie, Tommy Lee Jones and Jim Carrey did not get along. They just fought. Tommy Lee Jones said to Jim Carrey, "I don't like you. I'd like to see you burn in hell," I think he said. I don't think it was that violent. You weren't there. I was there. You weren't there either. Yes, I was. I was a young Val Kilmer when I was on that set. Get out of here. I don't believe him. It's just something about the way he sounded. I think he was just making it up. Guys, have you been watching the Saturday Night Live? Every Batman. Why didn't he like Jim Carrey? I'm just going to go like this. That was his direction. His direction was basically the same direction as the Headless Horseman, played by Christopher Walken in Tim Burton's. So we're going to guess the number of tattoos I have. And I'm going to say right now, someone got it right. I looked at the Discord. You can drop the number in there. Your final numbers. You can't change them. Your final answer is in the Discord. I saw some of those, and somebody got it right. All right. Tim Burton movies. I did not like Batman Returns, guys. Thought it was all right. I liked a lot of things about it. I liked Oswald Cobblepot. I thought that Danny DeVito was a revelation in that movie. I liked the fact that that Pee Wee Herman played his father. I liked the fact that Catwoman is awesome in that movie. I thought that I just felt the whole time though that Michelle Pfeiffer was trying really hard to step out of her comfort zone. You know, The Comfort Zone by Sade. She was trying to step out of that. Christopher Walken was dope in the Headless Horseman. Yeah, I mean, I was scared. He had the sharp teeth and he was going, bah, ah. We almost have I have the fro equivalent of his haircut in that movie. If you just sharpen my teeth, I would be just like Christopher Walken in that movie. Ah. All right. The thing I didn't like about Batman Returns is that it felt like it was on a set. I felt like I was on a movie set the whole time. In the first Batman, there was some cool stuff, a lot of good exterior shots in that movie, but in Batman Returns, it was completely filmed on a closed set indoors on a soundstage. So even the outdoor stuff where cars are driving down the street, it was on a soundstage, and you could see the road moving around as if these cars were driving on a carpet. I didn't feel fully immersed in that one, but I did like the visuals. I thought it was a good effort. I just don't like it. Now I'm going to write a song and we're going to look at some of the headlines for today because we have a loose format for the show. All right, guys. Oh yeah, the guitar. That's loud, huh? Oh, Ange, the other day I cut you off. What was your request? You had a request for the guitar. I forgot to tune my guitar, so... Guys, do you like Van Halen? Too bad! What was your request, Ange? We're going to write a song, and then we're going to go into the news. We're going to look at some of the news, because today, it's a kind of a better time, actually, to do the show at 5, because today's news is already up. Oh, it was to play Happy Birthday? Okay, yeah. Oh, happy birthday. Oh. There it is. and now the news. Guys, let's see what's going on in the news. Let's just type in news and see what happens into the browser. Ooh, news. Coronavirus. Coronavirus. I hope you had a happy birthday. I played almost all the notes to it. Coronavirus. There's the coronavirus. Do you guys hear about that? Also, election 2020 news. Also, Miley Cyrus. I liked her new song. Did you guys hear that song she did with her sister, Miley Cyrus? And her sister was singing. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. You guys are too kind. I pulled those notes out of the air. I listened to the notes, and then my fingers followed later. But yes, happy birthday. I hope you had a wonderful, happy, wonderful birthday. Guys, watch out for the coronavirus. We've got a little message.
Hello, everybody. This is Dr. Baby Yoda Fauci. You might have seen me last night on 60 Minutes. I was talking about how I was not surprised that the President of the United States caught the coronavirus. He went out and got it. I was looking at him running around without a mask, and all I've been saying for the last... People are like, you didn't say wear a mask at first. I said, don't wear an N95 mask because the nurses, the people in the health wards, they're going to need the masks. So don't wear a mask. Leave more masks for the people who are in healthcare because they're going to need them and we're going to run out of masks. And then we discovered that actually wearing a cloth face covering actually works. We did further experiments and we found out that using a cloth face covering has a significant impact on reducing the spread of an airborne virus called coronavirus that's spread through the droplets in your breath and from your lungs. So guys, I'm looking at the president in the Rose Garden and I'm freaking out. I'm like, what the heck is going on over there? This guy, he's gonna catch coronavirus. He's not wearing a damn mask. I'm losing my mind over here. I'm from a galaxy far, far away. Okay, I'm from a galaxy far, far away from Brooklyn. I'm from Brooklyn. It's very far from here. Okay, it feels like galaxies away. I'm a baby. I'm a doctor. I'm Dr. Baby Yoda Fauci, and I was like, listen, guys, you're not following the stipulations. I'm going around, running around with federal agents protecting my life because people think for some reason I'm trying to tell them to be safe, and then they're like, they want to kill me. Good golly. I might as well force choke everybody. I'm going to force choke you. Get over here. Let me give you a Fauci ouchie, okay? I'm going to smack you across your mouth. All right. I'm a little worked up, okay? I'm a little bit cranky. I didn't have my nap this afternoon. I need some warm blue milk, okay? I need to go get some warm blue milk. All right? I got to go down to Tashi Station to pick up some power converters. I'll be back, okay? But listen, stay 6 feet away, wear a mask, go outside, do all the things that's necessary to help protect people. Other than yourself. You get it? Other than yourself. You understand how that works? There's people, and then there's you. Hey, whoa.
Hello. This is Robocoptopus. Thank you, Dr. Baby Yoda Fauci. But if I see you out there not wearing a mask, I'm going to give you a ticket. Because, listen, wear a mask, okay? You might look at me and say, hey, he's not wearing a mask over his mouth. But I don't breathe through my mouth. I breathe through my eyes, okay? I'm wearing a mask over my eyes. Your move, creep. Not only am I wearing a mask over my eyes, I have 8 limbs. Check this out. I used to have just 4, but in today's day and age, you need all 8. Okay? I'm a robot. I'm Robocoptopus, okay? So, guys, be safe. Or else I'm going to have to put you under arrest. You are under arrest for being an idiot. Don't be an idiot. I wish they could give tickets for being idiotic, you know? Because the president would be like, he'd be billions of more dollars in debt if he was given tickets for being dumb. Hey, Balin the Hobbit. Joe Biden's corruption has been exposed under Hunter Biden's laptop. Hey, listen, Balin the Hobbit. You sound like a dummy, okay? You sound like you're not very well educated in researching facts. So you might want to do that before chiming in, okay? So, Balin the Hobbit, what is it that you're looking for? I like when people go like this. Hey, guys, listen, Balin the Hobbit, you are under arrest for not researching. You need to do better research. Dig this. Balin the Hobbit, what is it that you are looking for? Do you not want Joe Biden to be president? Balin, come here. Just come here and let me wrap all of my arms around you. Okay? I may or may not put some of these tentacles around your neck. Alright? Because it sounds like you need sounds like you need your neck wrung. You know? Sounds like you're not really thinking outside the box, inside the box, or even around the box. And when I say the box, I mean the cat box. It sounds like you're inside the cat box. Why?
I'll tell you,
quid pro quo, quid pro Joe would be a great That's absolutely right. Hey, guys, listen, Balin the Hobbit. I don't know what kind of future you want for this country, but it sounds like you want to just eat out of the cat box for the rest of your life. Sounds like that's something, you know, I find it funny. But people come here and they say, listen, I'm gonna knock you out. I'm gonna, listen, I'm not just an old man. I may die within the next 15 days. I may just drop dead. I might just keel over. I'm 115 years old, but I'll tell you, I got more smarts and leadership in my little pinky toe than this nutcase in the White House ever did have. If you want to talk about corruption, this is the funny thing. This is what they call a false dichotomy. Let me just tell you something about a false dichotomy, Balin the Hobbit. People go, hey, Joe Biden stole a cookie from the cookie jar. Okay. Meanwhile, you got a president who robs banks. President robs banks. The president of the United States robs entire banks. And then you're like, well, Joe Biden steals cookies from cookie jars. Now you gotta use your common sense, man. Come on, man. I'm serious. I mean it. You gotta use your common sense and say, hey, is this a false equivalence? This is a false equivalence. False dichotomy is something else, you know. Hey, did you guys see the movie Full Metal Jacket? Because what is this Mickey Mouse bull? Whoa! Joe Biden almost got launched out of a cannon, guys. What other Tim Burton movies do you like? Listen, we've got Trump calls Fauci a disaster. I don't know if he's so much of a disaster, serving 6 presidents under the NIH and actually leading the world in information that will help protect people one another. The thing I always find funny is people go like, I don't want to wear a mask. And I'm like, okay, you might not want to wear a seatbelt either, but it helps save lives. Alrighty, guys. Tim Burton has got a lot of great movies, but he also got like some bad ones too. I don't know. Ed Wood is a great movie. That's a great movie. Look right here, Ed Wood. I'm gonna hover over it and then you could see. Johnny Depp. How many Johnny Depp movies are Tim Burton movies too? Why does he always use Johnny Depp? Johnny Depp also got exonerated. Guys, we're halfway through the hour. We're gonna still guess. We're gonna guess how many tattoos I in fact have. Guys, on Instagram, if you can guess the correct number of tattoos that Aristotle Full Throttle has, you will win. You will win a sticker. Just one though. I've got so many stickers. I should do the whole show with just my sticker as my face. Like, look at this, guys. You guys will be able to win. This is crazy. I'm out of my mind. I must be out of my goddamn mind. Imagine my eyes were smaller versions of me, and then their eyes were even smaller yet versions. I would feel like a fly. I would feel like a fly that maybe... Oh!
Listen, I just want to say that sometimes I have a fly on my face. I am a heaping, burning trash pile of a human being. I try to convert people from the person that they are, that they identify with. I try to tell them that that's not good enough. But listen, I'm learning that even as a trash fire with a face, I'm a trash fire with a face. And what's left of my face has a fly on it. Let me just say that you are good enough. You are worth it. You are good and worth it as you are. Okay? Woo! Trash fire pens. That's very big of you to say. I'm the queen bee. I'm the all-powerful, the all-knowing queen bee. Hey, ooh, watch out, Mike Pence. You never know. You never know. Hey, Mike Pence, is it that you're not comfortable with who you are? I wouldn't say that. I would say that we did it. We burnt the trash. We're gonna. I'll be over here. That's right. Trash fire, Mike Pence. It was in that moment we all realized suddenly that it wasn't who you are. Well, yeah, it was who you are that is important. Yes. I just hang here in this cave of forgotten dreams. Hopefully you don't forget about me. Hopefully we will all progress. We will all come together over logic and start to realize that we are our brother's keeper.
I'll tell you one thing, though. I would like to not keep this show around anymore. I mean, I think at any time of the day, it's really not a great show. but one day it will be great, I think. And that day is definitely not today. Do you guys guess how many tattoos Aristotle Full Throttle has? Drop the number in the chat right now, and then we'll get around to answering that, I think. Hey guys, did you watch that show on HBO about the Russians hacking the United States election? It was kind of crazy. It was totally crazy. Yeah, I see that Angie has a guest there. Let's see. Well, we'll get it. And no, seriously, guys. Seriously, I'd just like to say that I've been watching this show from the start. I've been here watching it on my giant TV with my super friends here at the not the Fortress of Solitude. That's my weekend house. I summer in the Fortress of Solitude. No, I watch this here at the Hall of Justice because it's just us. It's just us, me and my super friends. And I've seen every single one of the Aristotle Full Throttle shows, and for the last 6 months, he's been doing this consistently. And I have to say, I haven't seen any improvement at all. This show is just going down the tubes. It's just kind of a garbage show. Listen, Seth Rogen. I take offense to that. Hey, Will, what's up? Welcome, Will. Jen the Fierce. Everybody's here. Jen the Fierce was our guest on Friday. If you want to catch the replay of that, you can go over to AristotleFullThrottle.com and you can subscribe. Guys, on Instagram, you can also support the channel. What's up, P. Roach? You can support the ACLU. You can support the channel. Go to patreon.com/AristotleFullThrottle. I'll be shot out of a cannon over there. I got my coffee. Everybody. Tim Burton movies is the subject for today. As you can see where it says today's topic, Tim Burton movies. Look, that's how we can keep coming back around. I have to say Charlie and the Chocolate Factory was a disappointment when I went and saw that movie. I was like, how are you going to top a legendary film like Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory? And they didn't. But I actually went and saw that movie with somebody who'd never seen Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, and they really liked Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, and I was like, you have no idea. You have no idea. Guys, do you remember Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory? Were you a fan of that, or were you a fan of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory by Tim Burton? If there were a director to recreate that movie, I would say that Tim Burton would be the best choice, but I did not like that movie as much. I don't even know if I liked that movie. I don't know if I'll ever even revisit it. The Oompa Loompas, all of that stuff just didn't have the magic of the original. But Beetlejuice, guys. I can't believe we went 40 minutes without mentioning Beetlejuice. That's one of the best. I hope they redo Beetlejuice. I hope they bring back Beetlejuice. Just bring back Michael Keaton. Just throw the paint on him. Even if Michael Keaton dies, he could play Beetlejuice. Just put the makeup on him. Or when he dies, you don't have to put the makeup. You know what I mean? Beetlejuice. Well, I attended Juilliard. I had a grad in the Harvard Business School. I traveled quite extensively. I lived through the Black Plague and had a very nice time during that. I've seen The Exorcist about 167 times, and it keeps getting funnier every single time I see it. Not to mention the fact that you're talking to a dead guy. Beetlejuice has so many classic moments. One of my favorite moments is just a throwaway moment in the beginning of Beetlejuice when Alec Baldwin goes into that little shop for his model to buy like pieces for his little model before he dies. And there's like the old barber, and he's like, this guy came in and he had hair down to his goddamn shoulders, and he says, let's just trim it a little. That old man's part was memorable. He just went off. Gene Wilder is unstoppable. I agree with you, Will. Gene Wilder is one of those guys. It couldn't get wilder than Gene Wilder. Tim Burton. Oh, Balin the Hobbit. It's funny because Balin the Hobbit thinks he's coming up with jokes because he says Tim Burton's best movie is CD. CD's nuts. Get it? But hey, Balin, I think his best movie is Bofa. Mars Attacks was pretty good. Mars Attacks. I remember watching Mars Attacks, and that movie was funny because they actually played some terrible music in that, which was actually based on a Howard Stern sketch from 20 years before Mars Attacks came out, or 15 years before Mars Attacks came out. Howard Stern made a joke that if you played a certain style of music by a certain artist, that it would kill the aliens from attacking. And Mars Attacks totally stole that idea from them. Yeah. Jen the Fierce got the joke. Let's see who else got the joke. I like when people like Balin the Hobbit come and hang out. I just want Balin the Hobbit to know that jokes are welcome, but they gotta be good. They gotta be good. Frankenweenie was Tim Burton's. That was his student film. Look at Shelley Duvall in that. Shelley Duvall was in Frankenweenie. I didn't know that. That's a Disney movie, by the way. Here's another thing about Frankenweenie. Or here's another thing about Shelley Duvall. I actually watched Dr. Sleep the other day. I finished watching Dr. Sleep, and that movie's not bad. It's not bad. It's not great. It's kind of like, hey, remember all these cool things in The Shining? I want to talk to you a little bit about that, actually. This might be... Yeah, Angie gets the joke. This might be interesting to talk about for a little bit. Maybe we'll talk about this more tomorrow, but the movie like The Shining is so perfectly designed by none other than Stanley Kubrick. Stanley Kubrick's made a movie that is like visually stunning, visually perfect. It has like such a dark and plotting undercurrent to it when you're watching it, and it's very specific to those actors. So Jack Nicholson and Shelley Duvall, those people, Shelley Duvall, who also played Olive Oyl in Robert Altman's Popeye. Shelley Duvall is so specific to that role, and Jack Nicholson is so specific to that role. So when you try to recreate, when you make Dr. Sleep, which revisits so much of the original Shining, it's kind of weird, and it's a little bit off-putting because it's very stark as to the difference in filmmaking. Because when they make Dr. Sleep and they revisit those scenes that are iconic from The Shining, it's like they're kind of inserting those scenes, or they're recreating those specific scenes in that specific type of filmmaking. But the movie is also, the rest of the movie is shot more traditionally and more of a traditional Hollywood approach, whereas Stanley Kubrick had a vision for like every shot of his movies. For instance, the little kid riding his little big wheel around the entire hotel was one shot, one long steady shot, which was virtually impossible in 1980 or 1979 when they did the original Shining. So when they recreated it for the new movie, Dr. Sleep, the sequel, which is 30 years later, 35 years later, the kid is all grown up. Danny's grown up. Come play with us, Danny. Played by Ewan McGregor. It's weird because it just feels like they're like kind of interweaving a modern sort of regular movie with a masterpiece. It's almost like what would that be like? It would be like listening to Beethoven's Fifth, but then like cutting to a trap beat every 2 minutes. So it's like dun 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 dun. Sort of. Sort of. You catch what I'm saying. It feels, it's jarring. Stick with one or the other, or at least try to interweave it really well. Dr. Sleep suffered from studio interference. Oh, I don't know about the studio interference. I would like to know more about what happened, but I feel like it did fall off in a lot of areas where I'm like, just the story itself felt like it was not as compelling. Well, I mean, the story was pretty compelling, actually. I liked it, but it just recycled all of the things from the original, which felt like unique moments. So they could have created more unique, scary moments, but what they did is they literally just put the same scary moments from The Shining into Dr. Sleep. They're like, hey, remember this moment? Remember this moment? Remember the scary old naked lady? Remember the kids? And then they just put it in the movie. Sort of Andrew W.K.ing out it, yeah. Yeah, exactly. It'd be like dun 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 dun. Andrew W.K. Will knows what I'm talking about. I think, I hope. Will's a rocker. Pee-wee's Big Adventure. That's also an excellent Tim Burton movie. So, where was the point where Tim Burton movies got bad? I feel like it was around right after Big Fish. I did not like Planet of the Apes. I feel like Big Fish was his last great movie, maybe. What do you think? I haven't seen Dumbo yet. I did see Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. So if you guys want to check out my review for that, it's actually on my channel. Check out my review for Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. I did a review on that on my show, and I gave it a certain number of froze out of 5. Hey, what's up, 420 artists? Welcome. You're always welcome to the show, especially even if it's after 420, even if it's 5:48. Welcome. Big Eyes. I saw Big Eyes. I watched Big Eyes, but I felt like it had a lot of good aesthetic to it. I liked the look of it, and I liked the art that the characters made, but I remember it about halfway through kind of falling off. I want to see Dark Shadows, but I don't know if Dark Shadows is any good. I like the look of it. Alice in Wonderland. He did 2 Alice in Wonderlands, didn't he? Even if it's 422. Indeed. I like Big Fish. It wasn't too Tim Burton-y, and Ewan is cool. That's the cool thing is, like, I think Tim Burton is really good at making, like, dark and pale characters with sunken eyes and all that stuff. But he can also work with other palettes. So Big Fish had a really cool other palette going on that I enjoyed, and it was romantic. There was tulips and whatnot. It was very romantic.
Yeah, I like, you know what I like? I like rock and roll, man. I'm the classic rock biter from the Never-Ending Story. These look like big, strong hands, don't they? These hands, what do they like to do? They like to rock, man. Ha ha. Well, anyway, you got like electric bass guitars. Nobody wants to listen about electric bass guitars. Hey guys, this is Carl Weathers. You might know me from The Mandalorian. The video is encoding funny, but who cares about that? Let me just say that this is the Carl Weathers Predator Weathers Report, featuring Cardi B and the Predator, and the AccuPredator Weathers Forecast. Now, everybody here seems to like Ewan McGregor. Now, I tell you, I could punch Ewan McGregor out with one punch. Have you guys seen Creed? That's my son. I'd like to punch. Uh-oh. I pushed the wrong. It's so delayed. Hold on. Hey.
Let's see. The Predator weather report is... It's partly cloudy, okay? Stay inside. Don't go outside. If you go outside, stay 6 feet away from everybody. And wear a mask. Why don't you? It's going to be 68 degrees. There's going to be low, and tomorrow, hey, guess what? It's California, and it's going to be sunny. Yeah, Pee-wee Scissorhands. That's my favorite Tim Burton movie. My favorite Tim Burton movie, I gotta say, is Ed Scissor Pee-wee Hands. It's really big Beetlejuice Batman. Big Beetlejuice. Squatchy out. Yeah. It's funny how, guys, if you're just tuning in, we're talking about Tim Burton movies. You can also subscribe to my channels. Go to AristotleFullThrottle.com. And I'm having a giveaway. Guys, I'm going to give away a PS5. So if you subscribe and you comment and you participate, you qualify to win a PS5. And in 4 minutes, none other than 4 minutes, I'm going to reveal how many tattoos I have. Because this has been a contest. It's how many tattoos does Aristotle Full Throttle has? Because he's a guitar player. He's a rock and roll guy. He likes to play music. He must have tattoos, and there must be a lot of them. So let's... I don't know if the people said that. Yes, 420 artists, you qualify to win if you subscribe. If you're subscribed and you're commenting right now. So look how easy that is, everybody. Also, you can support this channel on Patreon. Go to patreon.com/AristotleFullThrottle. And we've got a few minutes left for the ACLU fundraiser that we have every day on Instagram. So guys, if you're watching on Facebook right now, on Aristotle Full Throttle's Facebook page, you could go up. I'm talking to the third person like I'm some kind of Donald Trump. Aristotle Full Throttle's page. You know, you can support this channel. Yeah, you can support it. I can't quite do it. His accent. But hey, ladies, is this better? Is that better? How about this for the rest of the show? This or this? Let's ask Chardonnay. Chardonnay does not approve. Chardonnay, what, you upset? You don't like it? Chardonnay? Chardonnay, what if I just replace myself with this? What do you think, Chardonnay? I don't know where you went, Chardonnay. Oh, Chardonnay likes that. Guys, we've got all sorts of hijinks on this show. Watch this one. That's one note. That's a one-note solo. Always go with the fro. What did you say? I want to send a pic of the art in progress. Is Discord the best? Yes! Always send your art to the Discord. Go to Discord, guys, and if you want to go on the if you want to have discourse on the Discord, you can get exclusive access to it if you support on Patreon. Patreon.com/AristotleFullThrottle, and I will give you a link to the Discord, and you could join the Discord and have a discussion with all of the Aristotle Full Throttlers. Gloin da Hobbit says, best song, play a song by Joe Mama. That's my favorite song, ready? This song is by Joe Mama. This song's by Joe Mama. This song's by Joe Mama. That was written and performed by Joe Mama. Guys, we're down to the last couple minutes, and the answer to the tattoos. First, hey guys, if you're trying to guess Aristotle Full Throttle's tattoos, maybe you should just maybe you should find something better to do. I don't know. Maybe you should go to hey. Yeah, Will, these are great. These are great requests. Yeah. I think Aristotle Full Throttle will work on those and get back to you on that.
Ah, yes. Primus, man. They're like groovy now. They used to be heavy, but now they're super groovy, you know? They're like a groovy rock group. Les Claypool, man. Yeah, ha. Let's just ask Aristotle. My guess for Aristotle Full Throttle is,
We have 1.5 minutes left on Instagram if you want to support this channel, or if you want to support the ACLU, you can donate at the fundraiser below. If you want to guess Aristotle Full Throttle's number of tattoos, go to aristotlefullthrottle.com right now and subscribe. Join the discussion there. I am just a pig. I am a swine. I was a man once in my dreams. Have you ever had a dreams? I once had a dreams. I was a man. But I also dreamed I was a pig. And this is what happened when I woke up. I was a pig man.
It was in that moment that Anna Dufresne realized that the disembodied head of Morgan Freeman was about to guess Aristotle Full Throttle's number of tattoos. If you are on Instagram, well, you might as well join the AristotleFullThrottle.com on Twitch. Once they get to 10,000 subscribers on Twitch, you can qualify to win a PS5. I'll tell you, that is one. I'm just trying to drive you to Piggly Wiggly. All right, guys, we've got 20 seconds left. It's super dark in here. It's got super dark in here, guys. The sun goes down at 5. It turns out. The color temperature's off. Let's try to fix that. Can I move that? Oh, hey everybody. Guys, it's just between me and you. We're done with Instagram. Oh, we couldn't save the Instagram, so the Instagram feed will never know the number of tattoos I had. Now let me tell you, in these final moments of the Aristotle Full Throttle show at its new time at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, Monday through Friday. You can check it out 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. You got to preserve the mystery. Well, let me tell you. Let me just show you something. No, I was just kidding. It's not that arm. It's not this arm either. Let me take off my shirt. Look at this sweat, this pit stains. No, I'm just kidding. It's on the small of my back. It is, what I've got there is not a tattoo. Let me tell you this story about my tattoos. Okay, guys? As a musician, as a touring rock and roll musician, for a large part of my life, you end up in a lot of tattoo shops, and you end up with a lot of tattoos you regret. And whoever guesses the right number for that tattoo, the suspense is killing you. Hold on.
The suspense is driving. It keeps going up. We keep wondering, will Aristotle reveal the number of tattoos he has and what they are indeed?
And then you end up in New Orleans at 3 in the morning, and maybe you've had a couple of hurricanes. Maybe you had some of those. maybe, or what are they called? Cyclones. What are they called, Ange? You're from New Orleans. You know what I'm talking about. You end up, you have so many of those.
We're wondering. We continue to wonder. We continue to wonder.
What's going on? Werner.
Bah.
Uh-oh. What happened? Oh.
Yes. Yeah. You know, you wonder. I've got like 15 tattoos. Me, I'm the rock biter. I got tattoos inside my stomach.
You might notice these tattoos on the walls around me. They are inside the rock biter's stomach. He once ate me, he swallowed me whole. And now I see all of his inside tattoos.
And then you have a hurricane and hand grenade, and then you say, like, screw it, let's all go get tattoos, and then you end up...
He continues to babble. He continues to buy time. He wants this contest to go on forever. But nothing lasts forever, does it? We all sit here and ponder how many. What is the number? 14 of 29 horses were killed in the trailer crash. Oh no. Good golly. I feel bad for those horses.
Oh man, yeah, I got like so many rock biting tattoos in my. I don't care. I just get any tattoo I want. Are you guys like really buying this? Are you guys still watching? You're still trying to win. You're like, this is just for a sticker, okay? He's gonna send you a sticker in the mail if you've guessed the right number. And I think somebody did guess the right number. Actually, no, I've seen Aristotle Full Throttle completely naked many times, and I counted them up. And he's about to tell you that number.
And then you're throwing up on the sidewalk with oh, hey guys, I see that you're back. Speaking of back, when I got this shirt, I got it so it could cover my back. Because on my back, I have no tattoos. But that's on my back. I don't have any tattoos on my back. How much can I make this last? Are you suffering? Are you struggling? Who wants this sticker? Who wants this sticker? Because I'm more of an ankle guy. You know what I mean? I like to put the things on my ankles. Let me say something for you. Let me just tell you. Someone's going to win this sticker right now, okay? I think I saw someone guess the right number. And this is a number. This is, in fact, an integer. And the integer, ready. Let me play you like a big, we're gonna crescendo right now. We're gonna, what, how many tattoos does Aristotle? The number is Kelsey, Alabama, made a bet. I'm trying to like build up this moment where I reveal how many tattoos I have. You ready for it? How many tattoos do you have, Kelsey, Alabama? The number of tattoos that I have is not 13. Jake is tuning in at the right time because we're about to reveal the big reveal. Someone's about to win a sticker. Maybe one or two people might win a sticker. We're about to reveal. I'm gonna jam. JK is guessing. There's the guesses. We've got some guesses. See, I'm a rock and roller. Let's get some guesses in here. I've played hundreds of shows as a rock and roll person on a stage. And what is not stereotypical but a rock and roller with a tattoo? Or more. Now here we go. Here's the big reveal, and I'm gonna use the most dramatic chord in the world. Guys, ready? The number of tattoos that I have. I have 0 tattoos. Zero. I have 0 tattoos, guys. I could never make up my mind. I would not be able to make up my mind, guys. If I had a tattoo, I would want a new tattoo in like 3 months. So I've not been able to commit to a tattoo. However, I do like body art. I do like piercings. I love looking at tattoos. I just haven't put on me any tattoos yet. So, Kelsey, Alabama, you win a sticker. And I believe that you also guessed 0. You win a sticker. Who else guessed 0? Raise your hand if you guessed 0, and I will hold you to account, and I will send you a sticker. I will send you this sticker that I just put up my nose. You can have that sticker. 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 You know what? Screw it. Everyone gets a sticker for playing along. So send me your address privately on the Discord. DM me your address, and everyone's going to get a sticker. But if you guess 0, you get 2 stickers. How about that? I appreciate you guys playing along. And so if you DM me, I will send you this sticker with no COVIDs on it. I won't put any COVIDs on it, I promise. I just gotta make sure I got enough stamps and envelopes. I think I do. And I will drop those in the mail within a day or so. Because I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys tuning in every day at 5 now. It's 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Guys, I just never committed to a tattoo. Maybe one day I'll get a tattoo, but you can always count on me, and you can draw on me if you want to do that too. Count on me 5 days a week at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We had a wonderful time today. What did we learn today? We learned that Tim Burton doesn't have any black people in his movies. We learned that we learned that Tommy Lee Jones does not like Jim Carrey. We learned that Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, it was a good effort, but it's not as good as Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. But we also learned that chocolate factories are dangerous places. You could die at a chocolate factory. Just ask Willy Wonka. I do like a tattoo, though. If you guys, maybe when I get to 1 million subscribers, I will get a tattoo. How about that? Meet me outside. How about that? Catch me outside. How about that? Catch me on a tattoo. How about that? 1 million subscribers, I will get a tattoo, and we can vote on it. And you're all wonderful. DM me your guess, and I'll send extra stickers to the people who guessed right, and then you can stick them all over the place if you want. Mickey D, did you ever go to McBurger King? All right, guys. I'm Aristotle Full Throttle, you bro with the fro, and I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you on the Discord. Thank you guys for hanging out, and I'll see you tomorrow. Y'all are wonderful.